So it just following up on that specific point, and analysts at the time projected that this bill alone would not achieve the reductions that President Biden has committed to, which is that the US would reduce its greenhouse gas emissions at least in half compared to 2005 levels by the end of the decade. And I'm wondering what you think of that. Do you think that these kinds of analyses need to be updated? Are you satisfied with the kind of climate impact we will get from this bill? Or do you see further action that would be needed to really meet the US's goal on that front?
Well, I think it's pretty clear that we're facing a catastrophic future, and the faster we act, the more we mitigate that. So yes, I do believe we can do more and that we should do more. But I also think we're learning that this legislation actually has a substantially bigger impact than we may have appreciated at the time. There was a recent Credit Suisse report that suggests that the total spend, private plus public, as a result of the incentives in this legislation could be $1.7 trillion. That means we're going to see more change in our economy and more action on climate and decarbonization in the next 4 years than we've seen in the previous 40. So I do think it's time to really take a victory lap on what we've accomplished, and at the same time recognize that we're going to have to do many other things as well. There were things in this legislation that we were not successful at including. For example, incentives on transmission that were very important to me didn't end up in the bill. But we shouldn't also kick ourselves for passing what is the most effective on a global scale climate investment in world history.